Hello, welcome back to Prospect Bay, where in today's episode we're having a bit of an interlude from the other things that we've been doing for the last few episodes. For the first time, we are in the western part of the region. So I was thinking in order to explain this shift story-wise, I was going to say that the government we've been dealing with so far has just captured the long-established settlements in the west of Prospect Bay from another great power. And in order to facilitate military suppression of rebellions, they've decided to extend the intercity highway system that we've been working on between the cities around here. After all, we wouldn't have to wait months for soldiers to be able to get from one town to another. Who knows how big an insurrection could grow in that time. So this is Cyrene. It's one of the larger cities of this part of the region. In fact, I think it's just about one of the largest cities that we've seen in Prospect Bay so far. It's got a fairly small industrial area. Is a very agriculturally oriented kind of town. In fact, I'm not sure how many. Oh yeah, there are some industrial zones around here, but really not too much. It does have a functional seaport though, which some eastern towns lack. All of the cities around here have functional seaports. Probably that's why the former rulers of the area did not focus so much on road development. But yeah, anyway, there's a lot of potential for new development around here, so we could stick around. And probably with the beginning of the highway we're about to zone, this would all fill in quite fast, because I don't believe there are surface intercity connections right now. Oh dang, Damn, I thought I fixed that graphical bug. I didn't realize it was still going. Yeah. But anyway. Oh no, it looks like we do have one intercity connection. In fact, I think this is the one we're going to be using. So it looks like we don't really have much of anything at all to do here. So we might as well... Yeah, we'll give them a little bit of time to redevelop. I mean, I wouldn't want to give these guys the wrong idea by letting their town prosper too much just after being captured. It might make them forget their inferior defeated status. And if that happened, they might be a little bit less willing to pay exorbitant taxes above everybody else in the region, but yeah. We'll show them a bit of beneficence. It should do a little bit to inspire loyalty. Alright, that's enough though. I don't want to see this place get too overdeveloped with wealth. Not that that's too likely to happen. Oh man, we are losing a lot of money too, so it's probably good that I don't stay for too long. Yeah, so I'll show you the other city that we're going to try to connect in this episode. Whoop. Sorry about the saving on camera there, it totally blew my mind. Next time I'll try to remember to cut the recording first. Yep. Alright, so the other city is Latakia. It's the northwesternmost city in our region. It's a little bit smaller, just 5,000 some residents. And, well, there's really not much of anything to do here either. I actually, well, I thought I was recording earlier, but I actually wasn't. So I built the highway connection from this end, and I expanded the farms around the city a little bit. Oh man, I'm getting the graphical bug here now too. And I let the time run, but honestly, all it seemed to cause was all of these wealthy people becoming unemployed, so not like too much happened here, but there's nothing to do here either. As you can see, oh man, Why is this bug giving me so much trouble when I record? I don't know. The more I complain about it, the more people in the comments will probably complain too, so I'd better shut up. Yeah, so we could stick around and try to fix these no-job problems, but that sounds complicated, and that might be just being too nice to these recently conquered people. So instead, let's just head right out of the region, or right out back to the region, and to the city tile in between them to get to work on our real reason for being here, which is roads. So I've already named this place because you have to go into mayor mode in order to build out highways anyway. So I figured I would try to think of a good name in advance. Center Shore ain't the most original, but yeah, I don't think it's too bad. I know of places with similar names in real life. So let's just, it's a fairly flat round here, so building out the RHW2 should be quite a simple task. Oh no, that is, unless I manage to dirt myself up. Yeah. Alright. Curve the highway through here. Damn, that road act. Well, the terrain around here is mostly flat, but that's probably the least flat north-south area, or, well, it isn't quite north-south, but you know. Oh, damn it. Didn't want to cause cliffs like that. Yeah. Hey, tell you what, it's not often that I do this, but I feel like I just screwed up the terrain here, so I'm gonna hop out real quick and come right back. Okay, I just reloaded the city tile in order to get the terrain I had to begin with back, and I took the liberty of extending the highway a little bit, so it should just take a little moment to finish it up. Yeah. That should be just about what we need. So, let me just place in the necessary curves really quick. Oh no, we didn't want that curve. Looks like we're gonna have to demolish the corners. Thought I would be able to get away with not doing that this time, but yeah. Might as well flatten these areas too. Just because the slope around those corners does look a little bit silly right now. Probably why we couldn't build anything on them. Or just plop over them, I mean. There we go. And just one more to fix. Alright. Oh, no, there's this one too. Should be easy to plop all these now. Oh. That's real nice. So it wasn't letting me build it there because I could have plugged over the neighbor connection either. That's a bit silly, isn't it? Do that with most networks. So, as a consequence, we gotta rebuild this. Alright. Build out the curves here. Man, it takes a long time to shift to that for something so basic. Looks like that's right. Ugh. Why would that be the default? There we go. There. And there. Alright, finally. Let's replace some of the trees along the roadway. Yeah, that's how to do it. And more up here. That's right. So, well, with this place already pretty much prepared for it, I don't see any particular reason not to go ahead and zone some agriculture around here. Maybe not directly on the shore though. Might just make this area end up looking a little bit overdeveloped on the region view. If we do opt to do that. Now let's make this a little bit indirect to ensure that people don't use this route to cut through these streets, I mean. Yeah. That's good. Might as well have a few homes around here too. Oh, that's wrong. Huh. Wait, so yeah, apparently I can't make a diagonal street RHW2 intersection. That's kind of lame. Just wondering how I should build these houses. I think I'll have them around this intersection. And then just some more farm fields. That should be plenty going on for a place like Center Shore for now. And I know you might think it's a bit inconsistent that I talked about not coddling these newly conquered areas too much by allowing them to enjoy the region's economic development. But the truth is, this is just an opportunity to fill the this part of the region with settlers who we know are loyal, they'll be able to keep an eye on our new subjects just across the city border. Yep, over here. Might as well have a small farm field. And those houses that I was talking about. Obviously it's a rural area, so not everybody wants to live next to each other. It's going to be spread out quite a bit in the trees. Yep. Certainly all this land needs to be agriculture, primed for agriculture too. Oh, missed a spot right there. Alright, so seems like plenty of farms for there. And so we might as well build some along this city tile border. Yep. Meanwhile, we can build this. Speaking of which, I think I forgot to put in the curves in these roads. Yeah, that's wrong. No curves to be had there. Whoop, oh. No wonder that was facing the wrong way. It's a tile away from the road. What other curves do we have to take care of here? Looks like about it. There's that. So, what else? Here, just 1 minute. Well, sorry, I tried to turn the recording back on, but apparently I didn't get it. So I played for a minute after I got interrupted and wasn't recording. So I just finished zoning out some farms and adding a water pump over here, a couple of cell phone towers here and here to provide power. And I was just saying that I don't think I'm going to build any cigs here because, as you can see, there are very few lots that would be able to benefit from them. But I do think that this area could stand to benefit a lot from having a centrally located bus station or bus stop. I mean, heck, maybe even a couple, but not for now. Here, I want to build a house, but I don't want to build it too close to that cell phone tower. After all, who would want to live right next to one of those things? Instead, I'll build it out there. Alright, so that seems like plenty for poor saps who are going to come live here and keep tabs on their neighbors for our government. After all, they're serving their country. They don't need too much in the way of luxuries. Here, let's see if we can get this agricultural to zone in at all. Oh, damn it. Why are there two highway connections there? I'm gonna have to go into Latakia again after this and make sure that the correct highway is the connected one. So yeah. I mean, it looks like people are driving through this area plenty, but the demand for agriculture is just negative. So I don't know, I guess we'll just give that aspect of development a pass. I suppose because it's only connected to these two cities that aren't connected to anything else except by seaport, and they both have overdeveloped agricultural sectors as compared to every other part of our economy. I guess that's the reason, and we'll see improvements once this road network gets hooked up to the rest of the region. But that would be a lot of work to do this episode, so see you next time.